Hey, Michelle, I have a great idea and
Okay.
I'm going to get an awesome freaking deal on this house.
Way to go.
All right, welcome back to the channel, everybody. We are here with Michelle Cohan,
Hi.
and we're going to talk to you today for a moment about I think I'm going to get a really good deal on this house. And,
Yeah.
and, and we hear that sometimes, or we feel it sometimes. And here's the concept. If you're shopping for a house out there, you might think that you're going to get a smoking deal on a house if instead of working through your buyer's agent who's representing you,
Yeah.
if you make that phone call and go right to the seller's agent and to make that deal.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, we're here to tell you it's not that simple and not exactly what you think it might be.
And
Right?
we're both kind of agents.
Yeah. So yes, right. And when you're a listing agent, you have a relationship with the seller, right? So um, we show properties to buyers for our own listings. Follow that?
Yes.
We get those phone calls too. In reality, if you're looking for a deal, you're not necessarily going to get a deal on that house. And there's several reasons why. Several reasons why, right? And we talked about a bunch of this. So, like, what's going to be one reason, Michelle, why you're not necessarily getting a deal by going directly to the listing agent?
Again, they're fiduciary responsibilities to the seller.
Correct. Right. So they're obligated to the seller, right? And if that house has a few different offers, and we'll use an example of, let's just say the house is 425 and you offer 410, and that seller also has offers for 440 and 450. Why would the seller take your offer? Now you're going to think, now I know a lot of buyers think this way. You're going to say, well, the agent, they're going to get double the commission because they're not sharing it with anyone.
Right.
So they're going to push the seller to take my offer. Like, honestly, if you take ethics out of it, maybe, if it's an unethical agent, maybe there's some truth there, but they better be presenting all those offers, right? The other thing that we see, and this has to be disclosed in the multiple listing service, is variable commission. I bet you guys didn't know about that
Know
necessarily,
that one.
right? Variable commission is an interesting one, right? So we co-op or we cooperate with other agencies and we disclose the commission that we are sharing with the other agencies. However, in some cases, we will create in this industry a tiered commission so that in the event that a buyer does come directly through us as a listing agent, there's a discounted commission.
Right.
There's no right or wrong on how that's structured. It's up to the negotiating parties, being the brokerage or the agent and the seller, but sometimes it's like that. So, but that has to be disclosed in the multiple listing service because a cooperating broker needs to understand that they could potentially be up against a buyer that came directly to that listing agent. If you're following us on this, because I don't know if I'm following myself. And let's just pick numbers. Let's say the commission was 6% to the world, but if you buy that, if that buyer comes directly through me, it's 4.5%. Well, now as a seller, potentially with that agreement, you have the ability to save 1.5%.
Yeah.
Now, remember, there's a spread here on offers too. So that still doesn't mean you're necessarily going to get a good deal on a house by going directly to a seller's agent.
Right.
That was a mouthful.
That was.
I think the other thing that we need to share with people is that there are also some cases where a seller, and it's up to you, you're a seller and you're watching this, what we're about to share here is totally up to you. You may say, look, I want you to help me sell this house, but you're
That's
not
it.
helping any
You're right.
buyers.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want dual agency, but dual agency is a bigger concept. But at the very least, hey, Michelle, you're listing my house for me. which is great, and I think you're going to do a wonderful job. But I don't want you helping any buyers for this house.
Yeah.
Because you work for me, Michelle, as a seller.
Right.
I respect that.
Yeah.
We have those conversations with sellers, and I totally respect that. Yeah. You know, it's not what it appears.
Correct.
It's not what it appears. I've had people say, call up, like a buyer call up, and they're like, hey, Greenblatt, you know the seller. You know what the seller's going to take, right? Now, right?
Does it sound that sinister too?
No, I guess I'm putting a little artistic spin on it. Usually it's not quite like that. But what I tell sellers at a listing appointment, if we talk about the concept of a buyer coming directly to me, I'll say, look, if you're cool with that, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
But I'll tell them this is what happens. If I get that phone call when they go, hey, Greenblatt, you know the seller. You know what they're going to take. And I can see where that conversation is going. I'm going to tell you right now, don't call me if you're one of those buyers.
Yeah.
Because this is what happens. I mean, you can, but I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. So I get that phone call. I'll go, hey, appreciate your call. This is how we're going to handle it. I'm going to introduce you to Michelle.
Yeah.
You're going to work through Michelle as a buyer, and I'm going to continue to maintain my relationship with the seller. Yeah. How's that sound, buddy?
A lot cleaner.
Yeah, a lot cleaner, a lot less room to get messy and ugly, yeah. Right? So again, like so much of what we talk about is packaged around ethics and fiduciary obligations, right?
Right.
Right. But if you guys have any questions about buying or selling, feel free to reach out. No obligation, no cost. There's a lot of nuances in this industry that they don't talk about on the TV shows on HGTV, right? Like, or those other channels. This is real estate here in New Jersey. So if you're looking to buy or sell a house, our contact information is below. If you're looking to buy or sell a house outside of our service area of Southern New Jersey, reach out anyway. We have a strong network of like-minded professionals. And as always, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. We really appreciate it, and it helps us grow. Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you.